Hey guys, what's up? Shoot to Kill here with another commentary. This time I got you guys some Modern Warfare because I figure I'm going to be talking about Modern Warfare 3 in this commentary. So I figure, get the Modern Warfare with Modern Warfare. It just makes a lot more sense. I'll post the link to where I'm getting all my information from, but so far the game, it looks really cool. I mean, you got a lot of the same guns returning. You got your M4, M6, and M16. You actually got the G36C returning back from COD 4. I did not actually like that gun, but I feel with the task control, which hopefully should be able to be used, I might be able to get back into that gun. You got ACR. You get a lot of the guns that are just from Modern Warfare 2 for LMGs, like L86, MG36. I'm actually not sure if that's from it. PKP, which I think is like the RPK. I might be wrong. And they got the M6D4, which is actually in Call of Duty 4. You get the SPAS 12. A lot of looks like just 12 gauge shotguns that are pump action, and then you got Striker, which is semi-auto, and then Model 1887, which everyone really liked. So that's obviously come back. And then actually you get the Scorpion, which is probably one of my favorite guns in Black Ops, as a machine pistol as a secondary. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And G18's returning. A lot of the same regular pistol secondaries. You got your Magnum, Desert Eagle, P99, USP45, and I think there's another revolver in there. It's called the mp4 or something. SMGs, mp5 like usual, and I love mp5. Each game it seems to be returning as a different look, which I think is really cool. Like, I'm using mp5 in this game. This is personally my favorite so far of all the mp5s. Hopefully Modern Warfare 3 can change my perspective on that and get a better one. And you get P90. And then you actually got the UMP from Modern Warfare 2. I'm really excited that's going to be on the Wii too. I'm really looking forward to that. And then for snipers, you got your Barrett like usual, and then L90, L18, and one that looks like L96, I guess. You got Dragnov like usual, and some other ones. And then launchers, I don't really care about launchers, so I'm not going to go in there. And then you got throwing knives, not tomahawks, which I really like. And then also for lethal, you got claymores and C4 and bouncing buddies. So that way you're not gonna have the equipment, which I feel is really good, just because it was really overpowered in Black Ops, in my opinion, that you could have your grenade and C4, or your grenade and blah blah blah. I mean, I got a feeling Scavenger is really gonna be more useful. You're actually gonna be able to get multiple claymores, I think, with Scavenger, which is gonna be really great, because and something I did not like in Black Ops and stuff, once you use your claymore, your C4s, you're done. With C4 especially, I want to be able to keep throwing them, but you can't. Black Ops, which really sucks. But then for your, I guess would normally be your non-lethal grenade is your equipment. So you can get like your flash, concussion usually, and then scrambler, which is a pretty cool thing. So if you hit someone, I guess it makes their radar go away or something. Or no, wait, I think it's I was thinking that was the throw, but now I'm thinking about it, it's probably just like the jammer from Black Ops. And then EMP, which I think is really cool, so you can just take out turrets and stuff. The typical smoke, and then your tactical surgeon, and then portable radar, which is pretty much your motion sensor. And this is a really cool thing. They have this trophy system, which is it deflects explosive and sends it back in the direction that it's coming from. So I got a feeling that's going to be a really big counter to noob tubes. People are going to try and noob tube you. If you have your trophy counter or trophy system on, it will send it right back at them, which I think is great. And then there's going to be Riot Shield, which I think was going to be a lot of fun. Going to get a lot of funny / really cool commentaries. And then perks, well, this is I think is great. They put Scavenger and Sleight of Hand in the same one, as well as Extreme Conditioning, because then it really forces you to choose between some of those ones. Because Sleight of Hand, that was the only is really the primary thing that people went to in Black Ops. Which, I mean, I'm not saying, oh man, I hate Sleight of Hand, but I feel that Sleight of Hand with it's the cause of a lot of my deaths. I just feel, alright, I'm invincible, I can just keep running in. But then in Modern Warfare Reflex, I played more cautiously. I played right, because I would never use Sleight of Hand. I used Stopping Power, and it was just great, just a nice flow of gameplay. I played a little more defensively, but I would even charge in, because sometimes I don't think this is going to promote camping, but I think it's going to be a great addition to the game. But there's a lot to I think the two primary perks that are going to be used here are Assassin and Blast Shield. Blast Shield's pretty much it's Flak Jacket, but then if you get Pro, then it's like having which was that Tactical Mask Pro, so stuns and flashes just don't affect you, which is going to be really, really cool. But then Assassin is pretty much Ghost, but unfortunately it's like a really overpowered Ghost. I'm personally not going to use that. But then there's Quick Draw, so you got the Quick Scopers are going to be using that, so hopefully Assassin won't be dominating like Ghost was in Black Ops. And then you also got Hardline, Overkill. Overkill's a great perk, but I don't think it's really going to be do too much. And then Hardline is obviously going to be for some newer players, or not even necessarily just newer players. But also, then for third perk, we got pretty much, I feel, Steady Aim and Sit Rep, maybe Dead Silence are going to be the most common ones, because you got Marksman, which identifies targets from long range, but I don't really think that does much. Sit Rep, it detects enemy explosives. So I feel that would be really cool, because what I'm thinking that means is on the mini map it will show you where the explosives are, which will really help you find people, take them out. Should be really cool. And Dead Silence, that's like Ninja, Pro, no one can hear you. Stalker is another one, fast move while aiming down sights. I don't think that one itself will be much, but delay enemy claymores will be really great, because I know personally that there's going to be something that when you got these gosh damn when you're trying to just go after people and you want to be stalking behind them, I guess I think I'm not going to really use it. And then you got your typical attachments. You got a couple new ones, Hammer Scope and the Hybrid Sight. I saw those. I'm not sure what the Hammer Scope is, but I know the Hybrid Sight's like a... Yeah, pretty much the same attachments as usual, not much different. But one thing I'm really excited about are these things called weapon proficiencies, which is pretty much, it lets you do more things with your gun, like gives you less recoil, makes you melee faster. It's just a really cool idea. You can actually pretty much have Warlord on your gun with whatever other gun, with like other perks that would normally be in Warlord, or it was called Bling in Back from Warfare 2, in that same perk. I think it's a really cool idea. Some of them actually pretty much just give you perks. There's a lot of them, I'm not going to go over them. And then the final thing that I think is going to really set this game apart from all the other Call of Duty games is the kill streaks. They're actually called something packages or whatever. You get a Assault package, which is pretty much the same thing as we have now, except for when you go through all your kills, all your kill streaks, it resets back to the beginning. Another one is Support package. This was one for like team players. It gives you pretty much like counter UAV, EMP, advanced UAV, I think. So it's pretty much the non-lethal kill streaks, things that help your own team out. And then, but it also, it comes up when you get points for things. It also gives you kill streaks, I think. But one of the things that's really cool about this is you actually, when you die, your kill streak doesn't end. You keep going, but unfortunately everything's higher. You gotta get more kills for everything. But obviously that has to come with whatever it has to come with, because that's a really cool idea. And then there's the last one, which is the Specialist package. This is every 2 kills you get a new perk. So at kill 2 you get 1 new perk that you want. Kill 4 you get another perk that you want, and then your 6th kill you get the 3rd perk. But then once you get to 8 kills without dying, you get every perk in the game. I mean, this is definitely going to be some, I feel like you're going to do some crazy gameplays with this. If you get 8 kills, you pretty much are an unstoppable war machine. Alright, but anyway guys, this is pretty much the end of the commentary. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it, listening to it. Make sure you leave a like rating, comment on it. So anyways, until next time, see y'all.